Today I'll take you for a little walk and we'll go up the street the other direction from where I normally go. This is my entrance. Well, let's see here. Maybe I could go or this way. Now, I'm starting here just directly across the street from me. I have gone downhill a lot of times, but today let's just go this way instead. Right over there is Valentina's nursery. It's a really big place. Started out, a good year ago maybe. It's not been here a long time. And I thought it was just going to be a little place. But they have expanded to include the entire property. It's mostly covered. She has her two sons working with her. There's one of them there. Axel. He's a good kid. The other one is Mario. And her father as well. Here we have an interesting tactical equipment store for police officers and people who like to wear tactical pants. I think I need some tactical pants. Good for the motorcycle, really. And they have pockets. Here is an interesting car wash. Big place. They must employ 15 at least, I don't know. And the apartments up above there, and beyond is Colegio Washington. I'll get a better view of that in a minute. Nice Nissan pickup, I love it. Great color. Nice work. And they have a store back in there that does light mechanical work, mostly, I don't know, headlights, alarms, fog lights. Nothing terribly mechanical about that. But then here is curtains store. Persianas means blinds. And I don't know, above there's a dentist. I'm guessing apartments way over there. And there is Coronel Don Borrego. I have never come here for lunch. I need to do that. It's a really nice little place, isn't it? And then way over there, if I could turn around, would be where I came from, the houses with the Mediterranean tiles, the clay tiles, and the city beyond. I feel like I'm shouting. And then over there is a little shopping plaza. That's what we call it here, a plaza. We might call it a strip mall in the United States. A strip mall is a plaza. I can't believe that. Well, anyway. There is Colegio Washington. Sometimes if I'm in a taxi and they don't know exactly where I want to go, I mention that and they know right away. Everybody knows. Secundaria, now that means middle school. We're at 2000 South. 2000 South Avenida del Parque. My place is at 1151, so just a little farther north. Right there is a little laundromat, a fruit store. Oh, the car pulled in just as I wanted to get a picture. She's my neighbor. I come here a lot. All the time. And a pet store, dog food place I come to here once in a while. Ooh, somebody has a nice new Chrysler van. Oh gosh, let's go around here. Asturiana is a little quick shop. Kind of like Oxo. The one over there across from me is what? I can't remember. And here is a spa. And next to them is something called audio shop. So he does stereo equipment. I need to talk to him. I don't like the stereo in my car. Here is a pretty gated community next to, right across the street from me. Very pretty. Fraccionamiento Monte Blanco. Fraccionamiento. I haven't said that word for a while. Look at this. I'm gonna cross over into the boulevard. And there you see behind me, it's a very nice gated community. They have 3 for sale. It's it has the look of a condo and a lot of similar, I mean every house is white and similar. But I have not been in, so I can't judge, but it certainly looks modern. Let's just duck through here. Look at all of these maguey plants. As you probably know from me saying it so often, this is called Avenida del Parque, the avenue of the park, or Park Avenue, simply because it's a wide boulevard with this jogging trail down through the center. Lots of rocks and trees of all kinds, succulents, roses, bougainvillea, maguey, agave. And we are nearing the southern end of it, which is the high part of the street, the high part of the city. I am walking uphill steep right now. I sometimes drive up here in my route home. There's no direct cut across into my gate, so I come up here to turn around. Either here or the one behind me, which was an intersection with a stoplight, or I can go another half mile up there and do the same thing. Okay, so there's like a tabaccine tree here. They're such pretty trees. Check the cars. Looks fine. Let's just keep going. Now I should explain why there are so many cars here. Now they're coming from the Bernardo Quintana Expressway, but there is no, at this point looking south, there is no street going further south for them, no left turn. So they have to come in here, bring up Avenida del Parque about a quarter of a mile and do this U-turn to go back. Now, that means in a minute they'll be able to go on straight south to the towns of Rosario and Huimilpan. Well, it's just because of the terrain. The Bernardo Quintana comes up to here, and then from there on continues, the expressway continues, but it's called Lázaro Cárdenas. Those are both men's names, but you get the idea. So if you want to continue straight through, you can. Just go around, it's like a periferico around the city. But the terrain is really rough there. They're between a couple of rocky outcroppings and some other conflicts with exit ramps and on-ramps. It took me a while to figure it out, but that's really all it is. Just a simple matter of there being no simple way to turn left. Now, yeah, they should have built an overpass, a thing, but they didn't. I'm very high now. Way over there are the 5 towers. You see 3 with the red trim. Centro Civico, and so on. Now, I'm going to stop here in a minute. A little street here. I go up here a lot into this neighborhood on my moto. Take my motorcycle up in there, and it's a quiet little residential area. And I can go down to get out, or come back to here and go down there to make a U-turn into the other street, since it's a bunch of one-way streets. I don't normally walk up here. I don't have any reason to. It's not that interesting, and there's no destination. Water is a problem here at this part of the city. All over the town because of the heavy rains, but these gullies move a lot of water. I'm gonna turn around and go back. Lots of bikes ripping down this hill, skateboarders, scooters, those little razors, I guess you'd call them, and dog walkers. Looks like rain way over there, but probably just humidity. The other side of the city is a very long drive. You see mountains over there and over there. You can't tell here very well, but the green hillsides are part of, I should have pointed that out earlier, that's part of a national reserve. This is a scruffy kind of a tree. I don't like it. Thorny. never gave it much thought, but I believe that pedestrian crossing is not protected. Because if you notice, it was painted red, kind of like the pink here. I believe when it is painted in white stripes, that means pedestrian right-of-way. And that is not. Like this one. So you would just be taking your chances. That means give cars the right-of-way, which I tend to do anyway. I think it just makes sense for pedestrians not to step out in the traffic just because you can. A lot of times, it's not just one car, it's 16, and if you stop one, then all of them run the risk of rear-ending each other, and I think you just have to... A pedestrian, his responsibility is to be respectful of traffic. On the other hand, a lot of drivers will come to a screeching halt when they see you even close to the curb. And at that point, it's almost ridiculous not to cross the street because they have made the decision to stop. When I'm driving, I try to be mindful of both the traffic behind me, the people walking, but also, well, I won't go that far, but I think sometimes pedestrians cause cars to be stuck half in traffic and half out, and I just think that's rude. I don't know what kind of tree this is. A lot of yellow. What does this mean? Very nice. It's kind of like, well, the flower is very much like a mandevilla. But the tree sure isn't. Interesting leaves. A grove of them here, smaller trees. The City Parks Commission does not manicure this area. It's pleasant, but it's not meant to be a showpiece garden. They try to keep it planted and watered. Trucks come through here with water tanks, especially in the off-season. And they replant a lot. You'll see, I see new stuff every day practically. Oh, things die back, get broken in storms. We have occasional wind that is enough to pull down a tree. You see a very typical water canal. They're everywhere in town. Some quite a bit wider than that. I'm gonna jump across the middle of the street here while the... Oh, it turned green. Okay. I do not know much about this little shopping plaza. There are cafes and bars. It's called Sky Center. Veterinaria here is where I take Rusty. Here is Farmacias Similares, which is sort of a drugstore that's based on generics, strictly generics. I come here. They're very nice. Eyeglasses place, optical. Oh boy, one upstairs is empty. There's a packing service, a mail service. They're connected to DHL and FedEx. I have used them. Nice people. Notice the canvas shades above. There's a barber up there. I think there's a dance studio or jazzercise or something in number 1716. Super Q, the name I was trying to remember a while ago. Upstairs, a couple of little places. There's a place that does eyelashes and fingernails. I was at Super Q just this morning. I was out of dog food, so I came here. There's a young father pushing one of his kids. You see a lot of dads taking care of kids here. A lot. And we're a bit too far to see clearly, but we're back home across from that big car wash, and Valentina's there. I'm gonna show you something kind of unusual. Oh, there's Jose down there. Over here is some of the guys are working on a new roof for all of that you see there. Well, Gabby's office is to the left, and everything else belongs to maintenance, and they're putting on a new roof there where the ladder is standing. I'm gonna get a little closer. It's not a very pretty sight, but they are working on it. And that's Omar, the tall one in gray. He's kind of a jack of all trades. He does a lot of stuff. And that needs to be done. Including the one that's right below me, but you're not gonna see it. It's terrible. There you see my entrance. And our street number is 1151. To my right here is where the trash truck comes. We keep our trash back there. I'm not going to show you. Yeah, it's back there. They're great guys. I love these guys. Oh, and Gabby has left for home. Over here is Jose and Mauro.
José bien trabajador.
¿Qué?
José bien trabajador.
Yeah.
Lazy. Lazy man.
¿Qué hacemos hoy? Jose y Mauro.
Hi. How are you today?